This is KCTV English News. I'm your new host, Angel Kim. I look forward to bringing you your daily Jeju news. The provincial government plans to purchase unsold housing as part of an effort to reinvigorate the local economy. The new housing will be designated for use as public housing. Local officials will also enact an ordinance allowing renovations on facilities that are at least 30 years old. The ordinance will include a streamlined construction approval process. 90% of the orders for the construction of the public housing must be completed during the first half of the year. 60% of the budget must be implemented as well. However, concerns over the appropriateness of the new plan have been expressed. The Jeju branch of the Korea Consumer Agency has analyzed the consumer service content in Jeju and found that Jeju has a particularly high dissatisfaction rate for airline and delivery services. Complaints about airline companies showed to be the second highest, with a total of 176 complaints, while delivery service came in fourth at 166 complaints. Overall, dissatisfaction was shown to be high for telecommunication service, fitness centers, and smartphones. Seogwipo City recently announced that the construction for the Sangbansan Detour Road has been completed. The new road has been paved to avoid the danger zone for falling stones in Sangbansan. Construction began in 2014 with a budget of 17.4 billion won and measures 893 meters long and 11 meters wide. The new road will open officially on Sunday at 2 p.m. Seogwipo City will hold a walking event on Sunday morning to commemorate the official opening of the new road. KCTV's documentary commemorating the 70th anniversary of the April 3rd incident has been awarded Best Program of the Year for 2018. The prestigious title has been given by the Korea Communication Standards Commission for the documentary entitled Lost Village, Lost Memories. The award went to a total of 4 outstanding programs after a rigorous selection process. The winners were chosen from a group of 68 programs that had been selected as Best Program of the Month in 2018. The documentary received high praise for highlighting the efforts to restore the communities affected by the April 3rd incident in Jeju. Jeju's youth is now officially the happiest in Korea. The National Youth Policy Institute researched over 9,000 youth ranging from 4th grade elementary students to seniors in high school. The survey took place in 17 provinces and cities in Korea from May to July of last year. The results showed that the youth in Jeju have the lowest rate of suicide and school suspension. Students in Jeju ranked first place in the areas of general life satisfaction, trust level of school teachers, and school life satisfaction. Another week has passed, and that means Film Focus. Here's Mike Laidman with what's new in local theaters.
I'm pretty legendary around here. Maybe you heard of me.
I feel like I say this a lot, and in fact, I think I actually do. It's The Calm Before the Storm. The only new opener this week is a little animated flick for kids called Blinky Bill, which is apparently a popular kid show in Australia. And well, that's it. Until next week, of course, when Captain Marvel drops. It's likely to be a bit of a bigger deal than old Blinky Bill, but that doesn't mean it ain't worth your time or the time of your kids. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Welcome to another edition of Film Focus. I'm Mike Laidman.
The name's Blinky Bill.
Blinky Bill is a little koala with a big imagination. An adventurer at heart, he dreams of leaving the little town of Green Patch and following in his missing father's footsteps. When Blinky discovers a mysterious marker that hints at his dad's whereabouts, he embarks on a journey that takes him beyond the boundary of Green Patch and into the wild and dangerous outback. He quickly makes friends with Nutsy, a zoo koala, and Jacko, a nervous, frill-necked lizard. Pursued relentlessly by a vengeful cat who has a personal score to settle with Blinky, The trio must learn to work together if they ever want to survive the rugged Australian landscape and find Blinky's father. While it's never going to compete with the likes of Pixar or Disney in quality of animation, in terms of story, well, it's not particularly far off. If you've got some kids around the house, it's not at all a bad way to keep them occupied for a spell.
Laughing, I'll keep it amusing. I'm very good.
Her life began the day it nearly ended.
So it's been a spell since the last Avengers film, and the universe is in turmoil and half gone. There's not much to be done about it in the present, so here we go on a ride to the past, back to the 90s, and the origin story of the woman who might just save it all. Captain Marvel follows Carol Danvers as she becomes one of the universe's most powerful heroes when Earth is caught in the middle of a galactic war between two alien races. So what can we expect? Well, somewhat like Ant-Man and Thor Ragnarok, Captain Marvel is thought to have a bit of a different feel to it. Add that to a whole host of not only new characters but also whole new worlds, Marvel's typical CG flourishes, and some great actors in some great roles, and it's easy to see how Captain Marvel should be able to tide us all over until Avengers Endgame drops later in April.
I'm gonna end it.
Norime Park's Plum Blossom Festival includes treasure hunts and flower necklace making. There's a 60% chance of rain Saturday afternoon. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 5, and the high later on, 13 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 9 and 13. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 6, and the high in the afternoon, again, 13 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected across the island in Kosan. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 2, and the afternoon high 6 degrees. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northeast and east at 7 to 13 meters per second, and seas will be between 1 and 2.5 meters. And here's a look ahead into next week. And that brings us to the end of today's newscast. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Until then, you can find us on YouTube at KCTV E News Jeju. Have a great weekend.